Yes, Greg, it is snowing. Good morning, everybody. I'm a little sad that I get to do this because I don't know if you can see outside, but it's snowing in Central Texas. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for being here. Gonna do like an hour and a half. I just want to kind of open the windows here because I like looking out and seeing the snow. For those who don't know, I grew up in Colorado, and so this is something that we don't get. I haven't seen this. I think we had one last year, like a little bit, but not like this. This is really great so far, and I'm very excited. So, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the Sunday morning. I hope everybody's doing well. I'm excited to get a little building going on today. I did a lot of sorting last night. Did some more building on the canyon. Built this guy last night. This is the Trouble. Let me see if I can hook this light. Keep forgetting to hook this one up. Greg, go out and play in the snow, man. Let's see if I can get a little more light on here. There we go. How's that? How that? All right. How's that? That better? Yes. Okay, so here's the Trouble on Tatooine, or the Mandalorian set. Comes with a speeder bike with Mando Din Djarin in his Beskar, full Beskar outfit. So you can see that's the full Beskar, comparative to the one from the Razor Crest where he was in this early kind of brown Beskar. Also comes with another Sand Trooper. If you need one of those, and then of course the playset stuff, which is a Sand Trooper hut. So that's that. Got some parts for this speeder, for Cobb Vance speeder, and you can see the size comparison. Not too shabby. Not quite done with that one, but expecting some more parts in soon. So, thanks everybody for being here. Again, like I said, last time we built the bonsai tree. I think what I'm going to do is when there are more available, and I got the bridge built, when there are more available, I'm going to buy another set, and so I can do because I still haven't done these yet, but I think I want to have two, so I'm going to do one of each. And I was told that putting all those pink frogs together is kind of weird and fun and hurts your fingers, so anyway, what we're doing today is the flower bouquet. It's the botanical collection. Now, they might, because this is another plant tree thing, they might be doing more of these. If it's a collection, haven't heard. But let's get into it, shall we? Oh yeah, it's another pop-open box on the bottom. I think maybe they're trying to do more, along with the plant-based plant bricks, they're also trying to do less plastic. So maybe the tape tabs. So this doesn't look like it's much more than the bonsai. Although if they really wanted to, they would do, I think they had talked about doing paper bags. These are recyclable. They say they're recyclable bags. You can see the recycle symbol on there. So, and look at this. Look at those. I mean, these are like 18 length, more than that, 24 length axles in sand green. That's pretty impressive. I like it. Yeah, and it's like crazy outside. It's not just a little dusting. This is like a full-on storm. I'm super happy about this. So I'm going to do the minimum hour and a half stream today because I want to go out and play in the snow. But we're gonna do this anyway, and I'm gonna let it snow for a little bit. But I definitely think if you're in the Austin area, you should take your dog outside. And when I say that, I mean Beth should take Kaylee outside. So a little heads up for the wedding 32L, yeah. I was going to say, those are as wide as plates. If you are going to be joining us Thursday for our nuptials, friends and family, there are going to be, we're going to be walking out to some music, and unfortunately the music is copyrighted. So at one point we're going to be muting, so you won't hear music, you'll just see stuff happening. Whatever camera setup we have is not going to see us anyway, so it's just going to be kind of focused on a table where you can see us eventually. So we don't get it taken down and so people can watch it. Oh, and it's got a description of all the flowers. Rose, snapdragon. We had snapdragons in our house, or in front of our house when I was a kid. Lavender, aster, common daisy, and California poppy. Interesting. This is very cool. From the designers, go back and read this. Plants from plants. So all these parts are made from plants. Nice. That's very cool. I would hope some of the other stuff is, but we'll get to that in a second. All right, so let's do this. So this one bag makes all these flowers. I gotcha. So let's see, bag one. Thank you, Kodiak. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're excited too. Beth had her bachelorette party last night, and basing on what time she came to bed, because I don't remember what time she came to bed, and it was virtual. She just had a bunch of her friends on a Zoom call, and they had a blast. So it was very cool, and I stayed the heck away. Because I was told a couple times, I walked in there for something and everyone went, no penises. Get your actual penis out of here. I was like, okay. She asked for water. I'm bringing her water. Okay. Yeah, so it's going to be fun. I'm glad that it'll, like, this little bit will be over, because that's kind of the deep breath before we start with the actual planning for the next, or I guess the ramped up planning for next year. Ooh, I don't think I have that part. That's pretty cool. So yeah, it's a big deal that we are all, oh, and I want to order a bunch of these too, because I have the hook, or I have the clip parts of this, but not the bar part. I just ordered a bunch of these. It'll be fun to get into this is kind of like we want to do it anyway, and we'll actually be married, and we'll be able to wear our rings and stuff, and it'll be fun. But I think we're both kind of looking forward to the big party. So that'll be nice. So these are all made of plants, these big wings, and I think these are probably, you can probably tell these are also like Jurassic Park pterodon wings, maybe. They're probably used in a Jurassic Park set as well. Speaking of Jurassic Park, I just downloaded Jurassic Park, or Jurassic World Evolution. It's a dinosaur game it's a park maintenance game from a couple years ago. But I kept seeing ads for it, and I had a friend stream, Goldilocks and the Bear. The Bear was streaming it the other day, and so I checked it out. It's fun so far, but it's like any other park management or city management sim where I feel like the first 5 steps I've already screwed something up. That is lovely. There you go. Oh, we've got one thing of... yeah, so that's what's going on. From what I've heard, it's supposed to do this like most of the day. From what I've read on the weather reports. So I'm kind of excited. I'm not excited about this music. Sorry. It's a lot less chill than I wanted. And I don't need that open. Yes. These are also very cool parts in that color. A lot of them. A lot of them. Yeah, I thought I'd try to get another bonsai today, but they are sold out. Gonna have to wait. Oh, this is 2 in a row. I'm just not feeling the dubstep. I'd play that Samurai Champloo soundtrack, but I'd probably get dinged copyright for it. Right into it. I go outside and take a picture of the snow and everybody's outside in their jackets. Pretty funny. ×2. Alright, so I'm going to do this twice. Here's your flower for you. So yeah, here's your 32 length sand green axles. I should have a vase somewhere. Glenn, I'm shocked at you. You're usually like, I'll be in the middle of building something, you're like, yeah, I've got 7 of these. I haven't even opened them yet. Oh. Shrug, shrug. I don't have the AAT, the CIS assault tank yet, and I'm still wanting that one. But that's been on back order for a while, and I'm just waiting for my email from Lego saying that they have it. If you're here watching instead of watching Brickanick, thank you very much. I realize Brickanick is the premier streaming Lego guy. And I think I may have to change my time up. Oh my god, what the F? I can already tell that's not going to be a good one either. Like, I want some chill music. And it's usually pretty chill, but for some reason right now it's just like, get it, get it. This one's called Mom's Spaghetti, so I'm assuming it's gonna sound like Eminem. Although I don't know. Yeah, there's a good half inch out there right now. If I let something slip in a weird accent, I've been watching Letterkenny, so my agriculturally Canadian accent may come out a little bit. Speaking of Canadian, we've got our podcast. The third episode is loaded. It will drop Monday. Right? What's today? Yeah, no. It'll drop a week from Monday. So you can still, the link is still in the description on YouTube. If you're watching on Twitch or Facebook, if you search in iTunes or Google Podcasts or Spotify and search for Here We Come Podcast, it's a Ready or Not podcast. The show, we review the show Ready or Not. It is a Canadian teen drama. And we started a Discord for it last week, and we've already got a bunch of people in there chattering about it, so that's good. It's nice having some fans in there. One of these guys. Oh, also, so this is a little weird. These are a little, like, loose. I'm worried that if you just shake it, they're just gonna kind of fall around. That's okay, I guess. If you like artwork, I was gonna show this off. So I draw on Instagram. I draw a face every day. Happy birthday to somebody. Since about June, it's been black historical figures or prominent historical or actors or whatever. This is another guy who does it. His name's Perry, and his Instagram account is Perry's Whiteboard. And he does some amazing. He basically does the same thing I do, but his work is also very, very good. So if you go check him out on Instagram, I think it's like Perry's_whiteboard. I'm sure if you did a search for it, you can find it. But I mean, he focuses on a lot of musicians. You see a lot of guitars in here and stuff, but it's all really, really good art. So make sure to check him out. He's also challenged me to do kind of the same thing next year, take all my drawings and put them into a book like this. I don't think mine would be nearly this good, but there's some good stuff in there. So give him some love. Gonna do 3 of these. Okay, so we're gonna do 3 at once. And I do have to get on the ball and do a little more Lego stuff. I feel like I'm kind of not doing any designing or modding at all, mocking. They're facing the same way? They are. I've never seen this part either. I know it's just like it's probably just a Technic steering wheel for like the big Lamborghinis and Porsches and stuff like that, but I've never seen one. Least of which in that dark green. That's nice. See what else is going on. So we've got our leaked, or I guess not leaked, but anticipated sets for 2021, being the big old Death Star. How do you guys feel about that? You gonna get that? If it's in fact the Death Star. Oh, also I have to do my brick limit build today before I forget. Daily brick limit challenge. Day 10, gotta be 10 pieces. And I'm a little sad because I was in bed drifting off after reading, and had a great idea, and now I can't remember what it is. You think you will? You think you'll get a 9,000 piece Death Star? I'd be interested to see like what they do with it, because if it's, I think they're saying it's the Death Star 2, which means it's the unfinished one, which means it's going to be gray and black, some red. It's going to be like 90% gray plates. It's going to be some wicked snot building, I'm sure. And then there's going to be a lot of greebling where the unfinished parts are. But since it's US or UCS, I don't see how they're going to make it. I don't know. It just seems a very uninteresting build. Like, the Death Star in general just doesn't seem like an interesting build. Once you get it done, you're like, that's a big gray circle. Or a big gray sphere. That's just me, but I can see if somebody else wants to do that. Oh, whoops. How did I miss that? It's like I've got all these green guys here. $11,000 pieces? Ugh. And you know, because it's Star Wars, like the Coliseum was fine. It was 9,000 pieces and it was $550, which is a great price per part ratio. But I think because of Star Wars, I think 11,000 pieces is going to be, it's going to be $1,000 set. If I just can't, I don't know if I could justify that. But who knows? Maybe it'll be less. Maybe it'll be $800. because it's probably very repetitive and you can get a lot of pieces at once of the same type, big grape platform or wedge pieces, that kind of thing. Yes, I did know it's snowing, Greg. I got the windows open. I'm watching right now. As soon as this is done, I'm going to go play in it. I was kind of hoping Beth would wake up and take our dog out there to play with her. But I guess not. I guess that's my job. Oh, they've already got it listed. Okay. $800. That's not too bad then, I guess. Greg, did you go outside and play in it? Did you guys build your snowman yet? Oh, whoops. All right, well, I screwed all this up. Not paying attention to what I'm doing. These guys are different than those guys. That's fine. That's fine. That's not fine. That, so that's fine. Yas, no snowman yet. Beth's supposed about the snow, says she's staying hungry. Yeah, well, she's also a little hungover. She had her bachelorette party last night, and so now she's like, I'm not going out there. I'm staying in bed. But yeah, as soon as I'm done here, it's going to be time to play. Harris Heller, I love you, but man, with this dubstep this morning. Music by Harris Heller. Please check him out. I've got a link in the description. Right now, time to put together. Yeah, it even says in the instructions, do this one, not this one, not that one. Sorry. This would have been perfect for Christmas. This weather. Now the rest of these. It's like it knows that I don't want to listen to this today. It's like, you mean this? You mean you don't like this? Is this what you don't like? How about this? You don't like this? These are made out of plant material too, these little twigs. So that's cool. Times 2, all right. What's up, Scott? Yes, the playlist can smell my disgust. Ugh. This might be a little better. How are you doing, Scott? Nothing like building flowers. Yep. It's kind of weird. I'm not growing, I'm not cultivating, I'm building flowers. Oh goodness. Yep, lazy Sunday. That's for sure. I'm staring out my window over here at the snow that we're getting here in Austin, which is truly a treat. It's very pretty to look out on. Want to go play in it. Two, three. Set does look awesome. Starting to get some really home display settable sets. Yeah. I mean, lately there's been a lot of sets that I like having out that I think are like not just, oh look, it's a Star Wars ship, but the fossils I think are good ones. Most of the architecture stuff I feel like is pretty good. The Empire State Building, the Statue of Liberty are good, kind of sitting together. The bonsai, the piano, which I never got. But I heard that was pretty good. I'm trying to think of what else would be good, like for the living room. I've got the NES out there, which is pretty good. I think the bonsai is going to sit on my desk too. But yeah, the cars make a pretty good set. I think if you had just the space stuff together somewhere, that would be pretty cool. Times 8. I have 8 left? Yes. Yeah, the piano, I think in terms of engineering feats, the piano is just above and beyond most things. It just looks so intricate and fun to build. I did see, there was a mock on Instagram that I saw that was, it was that troop cargo thing from one of the most recent episodes of Mandalorian. The Juggernaut, right? Cargo container, cargo transport. And somebody had it on a motorized box that had the ground going underneath it. And so it had the... First of all, the build of the Juggernaut was really good. And it had shocked wheels on it, and then it had ground underneath it that was rough. So it looked like it was driving. It was just so good. Oh, did I not put these little guys in here? I did not. How come I didn't see that? Well, that may be a problem getting them in there now. It's like, why do I still have that guy left over? There's one of your flowers. Very nice. Especially, there's one that's making the rounds, the motorized Star Wars stuff. That is that one that's like super fast trench run. That is just, it's got an X-Wing and a TIE fighter in it, but like it's got one background that spins here and one background that spins on the bottom, and it's like really fast. It's very impressive, the speed. All right, we got those 3 flowers. All right, bag 2. So here's some extras. Now these are all going to be kind of good extras for me because I don't have a lot of green plant life stuff and flowers. I don't get a whole lot of city stuff, and Star Wars sets are very light on their floral arrangements. What I need is like a vase. I don't think this comes with a vase, so I need something to put these in. And I can't really think of anything off the top of my head. I'm going to try to get rid of the bonsai. So 1 second. And yeah, I don't have anything that... I don't have a vase of any kind. We don't have a whole lot of... we don't have flowers here and stuff, so... What happened to the music? Let's see... X-Wing Trench Run looks like a movie. Yeah, that's great. Hey, that Tifo you wish never got here for some reason. Well, you better tell him to take off, eh? I'm tired of seeing his face around here. Alright, bag 2. Very colorful bag this is. Now again, some of these parts are made with actual plant material. I think these are some of them. The bushes. And I think that's it for this bag. I mean, look at how lovely those colors are together. sparkly. Lots of sand green in that. Lots of rolly bits are gonna fall off my table. I actually feel a little lucky on the table thing that when I do this work, they're not going all over the place. Very level, but I think it's bowed. I'm gonna try to fix that. How are you doing, M-Dot? How's life? You got your $500 worth of stuff yet? Were those 1x1 with the pips on the top in the pearl gold? That's good parts. Here's some pieces I have yet to see. I don't think I've seen this many anyway. Those cones in that light pink. Or these truncated cones in the medium pink. Or these guys in, I guess, magenta. Like I said, I generally don't get a lot of floral or city sets, and I think the city sets probably have more of these colors than Star Wars sets do. This would be a fun set to draft, I think. I think there's a lot of great pieces in here that would be great to draft. Maybe not so much the forest green Technic connectors, but like those yellow 1x2s by 1.5 or 1 3/4 snot bricks. These are probably pretty good, like old Hero Clicks or whatever. Hero Clicks, Hero Factory bits. Draffadil, yeah. It's a good one. Good one, Glenn. Draffadil. This is also good for if we can get like some of these in the, if any of these show up in lug bulk, I'm sure somebody's gonna snap these up, snapdragon these up. Yeah, and these guys in yellow, that's new for me. The pedal elements are used in Lego cars and airplanes. This is the first time they're available in this bright orange color. So there you go. First time for this part in this color. So says the instructions. So that in itself would make a great draft, which means these would go like in the first round. So we have, yeah, cool pieces. Very cool. There's a guy in our lug group who did one of our challenge builds one year, was with the balloon parts. I think it was, or he just did it on his own because he got them from the draft. There was a set that had the purple or the magenta and white pedals that made the balloon, and I think it was a friend set. But he made flowers out of it and like a big arrangement. He did some other things with, you know, greens and whatever. And yeah, I missed that part. And it was really great. And this was like more than a year ago. And then suddenly we see this and we're like, Brian? I'm sure other people had done flowers, but it was very cool. There you go. Flower for you. Yeah, I'm gonna need some kind of vase. A lot going on my phone. I swear to God, I keep getting the same. Yeah, they show up at a lot of conventions, in the sections, the art sections, that always have the photography and the mosaics and the sculptures. This still throws me. It's big axles. Okay, there you go. Gotta do 2 of these. Oh, times 2. That's what that meant by that. Okay. So it knows when to stop going down. I gotcha. There we go. What's up? Hate to host and ghost. Oh, no problem, Mimi. Thanks for hosting. Appreciate it. You rule. Evil Twin Mason, thanks for being here. How are you doing? You liking our snow? Still going. It's not as big, but now it's like rainy, spitty snow. I've seen flowers. I'm almost done with the Tunguska. Oh, the thing you're doing at for Darth Designer. Do you want to build a snowman? I mean, if I can get this done in the next 40 minutes and there's still snow outside, I'm definitely going outside. I may run over to my kids' house and throw snowballs at them. Greg, if you're still on, I'm going to come throw snowballs at you. But I'm going to finish this up first. Alright, we got 2 of these guys. I'm going to do 2 of these. So let's see if we can do this simultaneously without missing any steps, which is the big problem. Throw you a Prime sub, I'll go into lurk. Hey, you know what, Mason? That's my first, I think, Prime sub. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you, thank you. I've got my 1 Prime sub set to Chris Coquinos right now, but I think that expired. I kind of rotate. I've thrown it to you, I've thrown it to Mel and Chris. I think I threw it to another Lego streamer one time. Miss Tapcat, I think was one of those. I just wait for, to get the notification that your month is up, and I'm like, yep, time to give it to somebody else. So I appreciate that, man. Thanks. So, did you see Kodiak when I was on his last stream where he was trying to figure out something new to build, and I was like, do the the Chronoplan, and he's like, oh no, that's entirely too big. I'm like, come on. Is this just 2? Yeah, okay. I don't think it could be too big. I like how he sticks to his guns about, oh, that is loose. Oh no, it goes all the way in, okay. He sticks to his guns about the size. He's trying to keep with the ratio of everything. I can appreciate that. But man, the Chronoplan is a cool thing, man. A couple of people have already done it. But it'd be nice to see him take a swing at it. In his heavy Italian. I know it's too big. It's too big. Oh, I need to do this. Slow down, yo. Yeah, that's why they asked you to do that first, because it's hard to get in here otherwise. Dummy. Big dummy. Fred Sanford, you big dummy. Yeah. Well, that wouldn't be the longest thing ever either. That wouldn't be the biggest set I've ever seen done in Lego, but that would be stupid massive. Do it again. Oh yeah, I researched the Chronoplans, or those seaplanes, because I was thinking at the time, before I found out that the Lego community is a perpetually growing large community that keeps getting bigger the more you realize how big it is. And I was like, well, I'm going to build it. So I started researching it, and I was floored finding out how big it was. Like it's almost like they just supercharged a battleship. I mean, it's just enormous. Maybe not a battleship, maybe more like a destroyer, but it's still very, very large. What color? Sand green. Yeah, and to have it even at one of those micro scale figures is ridiculous. And I was not going to do a minifig scale. I was thinking more like a not even micro scale, but like a 1/3 brick scale or something. Something really, really small. But then you lose a bit of detail on it, and it just doesn't look as good. Times 4, which means 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are all going to have these on them, so I might as well just put them all on right now. Any more? There's one more. I also don't think that it would be too difficult with him. He just knows designing would take better part of 40, 50 live streams. Well, and I think I think if you're just designing to scale, it really doesn't matter how big the design is. You know, if he is actually going to have, his thing is he knows that there's a limit on what people will buy for instructions, and if he's ever going to build it for himself, then he's going to need to have it to the point where people will buy it or people will download it. And if it's too big, it's going to be prohibitive. They'll just say, well, that's cool, but it's too big. And then it's time that he's not spent well on that. So I understand. I mean, shoot, I had that little drone plane, and it's not very big, and I think I've only got one person other than me, to do it. What's up, Alyssa? How do I like this set so far? It's fun. It's got a lot of unique techniques, stuff I normally don't see. I think I'm short here. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there it is right there. I think what I'm liking the most about this set is the colors. Like, it's very vibrant. I mean, they're flowers, so they've got to be. But I'm enjoying seeing colors that I don't normally see, being a person who does primarily space and Star Wars and some extent large buildings and things like that. So times 4, which means times 8. Okay. So like pieces like this, you know, any of these pieces. This was a new piece, these orange car hoods. So it's a lot of fun seeing all these colors. F-35 redesign was practically 25-part miniseries on HBO. Yeah. And that's the thing. I think it's great that he's got people watching him do his work, which is a testament to him as a personality. Because I can see that being extraordinarily boring to watch. Somebody just kind of get through designs. I mean, I've been doing it a far shorter time period than he has, so I know that it's hard to make that interesting for people. Which reminds me, I need to get back into doing some more design work. When this is done, because I think this is going to be probably one of the last builds I do for a while. Just got to save some money. I say save money, which means I just need to not spend on Lego. I do want to get the Ecto one, and maybe a couple Star Wars sets, but I think that'll be it. So back to designing and instructions. I'll tell you what, last night was so great. Beth had her bachelorette party, and I sat in here with my headphones on listening to podcasts and watching Voyager, and just sorting, and it was so nice. Just mindlessly doing my stuff. So I will say, Alyssa, too, that I do like these organic builds because there's a lot of room for some interpretation about, you know, the angles that you want to have it look or sit at. So, you know, it looks slightly different. Like, these don't all have to be lined up a specific way. Pretty nice. Like the end of the bonsai, the green part was put all these leaves on, and you're like, but where do I put them? They're like, yeah, just put them on. You've got 24 of them, put them on somewhere. Like, oh. And initially I'm like, what? Oh, that's new. I haven't seen that one before. Just a 2-prong axle. And this is great because of the color. This is like old Hero, or the buildable figures, the Hero Factory kind of stuff. Or maybe even Bionicle. But it's being repurposed because of its shape. I mean, that's beautiful. So I started trying to figure out my Centurion's buildable figure things the other day, and man, there's not a lot. Like, Studio does not have a lot of the stuff in it. I'm gonna have to just start buying a bunch of old Hero Factory and Bionicle stuff and just start building. There's some, but there's just not a lot. Because I still think it's worth trying. Somebody on a Facebook group posted a picture of like Centurion's, like new Centurion figures somebody had put out, and it was a fake. It was somebody did it in DeviantArt and posted on DeviantArt, and there was just a 3D mod of them, and they looked so good. And I'm like, immediately like, all right, let's do this. Fired up Studio, started looking for Hero Factory parts. The biggest problem is that you need a head, and then you need a helmet over the head. So, you know, do you replace the helmet with the head? There's not really a function for that. They had some really cool little helmets for minifig size in Hero Factory, but not the big face shield things. I think that would have to be a new kind of build. It starts off great, and then it's just wob, 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 wob. Transformer sex. Those are going to be the extras. Here comes more Transformer sex. I'm just skipping it every time it comes to that. All right. Well, there you go on these two. And since I forgot what these are called, let's go back to the beginning. This is a snapdragon, and we've done a rose, these peach roses. These guys, rose. And we've done daisies. There's your daisy. And we've done a California poppy. That's what the new piece is. And I think these are just filler. Yeah, these are just like thistles or filler or something like that. So, where was we? All right, bag 3, last bag. And this bag looks like Mardi Gras. Ooh, never seen that before either. Like I could have used this in so many instances for microfighters. This little half round brick. Brian, I was telling the world earlier how you built a flower set years ago, or a year ago or more, with the balloon petals. Like, you built a big old thing. Was that you? That was you, right? And then the first time I saw this set, I was just like, oh, you know, Lasso did this a while ago. Had we but known. What color? Brown. Was it Brick Fiesta 2018? The last known Brick Fiesta. I can't deal with this today. Maybe it's just too loud. No? I like this instruction. Do this, then do this. Do 9 things like that. 1. Oh, San Antonio. I didn't go to San Antonio. I think I maybe saw it at just one of the meetings then, because I know you brought it in. Because that was a draft part or something that we had used. Because I've got a whole bag of them in here, and I don't remember ever having used or bought a friend set, so I don't know where it came from. So it must have been a draft. That's all I'm thinking. So reminder, if anybody's going to be watching on Thursday, our wedding stream, It's going to be short. It's going to be at 5:30 Central. I'll probably start it at about 5:15 just to make sure it's up and running. There will be some silence in there because we're going to be walking out to some music that is copyrighted. And I don't want to get a strike on the account that shuts it down midstream so everybody can't watch anymore. So at some point we're going to try to mute it. And then unmute it after we come out. So just a heads up. I'll go post it on Discord. It was a draft part. It was at a meeting too. I can't seem to post a pic to this stream. Yeah, sorry. It doesn't let you do that, and I don't know why. If you send it to me on in Discord or just a messenger, I'll post it in here so everybody else can see it, because it's super cool. I remember seeing it the first time and hating you for being so genius. That's my response to most Lego builders, is hating them for their genius. Oh, this is going to take forever. 54 of these. Hang on to your butts. Oh, did you post it on Discord? Let me see if we can open that up. Oh, this is going to be a nightmare. Because this stem is pushing out this stem, and you have to push this stem in to get the flowers. I'm sure I'll get the hang of it. One down. It's like actually working with flowers. Frick. Ugh, this is annoying. Alright, I liked it up until this point. I hate assembling these. This is my least favorite thing to do in Lego, by the way, is these flowers and stems. I absolutely hate it. I've never liked it. Oh, I should have known better. Alright, let's see. Tech slug, general. Whoops. Copy image. I wonder if I can post it from here. Let's see. Let me try something. Nope. So I posted it in the Discord for this chat. I don't know if I can post it in here. Yeah, it won't let me do it in, like, I'd have to upload it to someplace. But if you go over to the Discord for this chat, you can see it. It's really nice. Actually, let me see if I can do... pull that up real quick, because this is going to be an uninteresting next 12 minutes while I just F with flowers. That's stupid how long it takes Chrome to load when OBS is running. Just dumb. Oh, now I gotta log in. No, thank you. Oh wait, I can log in with a QR code. That's what I want to do. Oh, it's getting warm in here. Yeah, so here's Lasso's flowers from like 2 years ago, which I think those are fantastic. And I think probably could have been included at some point, at some level with that, with the rest of these flowers. I think that's a fantastic job that you did on those. So yeah, good job, man. And they're posted in the Discord of this chat, of this stream, if anybody missed that and wants to go back and look at it. Don't think I need this light anymore. So we're getting close to the end of the hour and a half here. Oh, and the flurries are picking up again. Just in time, just in time. Go put on some heavy snowshoes and a jacket and scarf. This is what we're building right now. It's pretty. But you got to do it like 8 times, 9 times. Yeah, sure, man. It's really good. When this set first came out, that was like the legitimate first thing I thought of. Was that thing that you did. It always makes me feel like all of us are just like one lucky post away from getting an idea set okayed or, you know, something. Because I know we're all hobbyists at heart and just, you know, collectors and doing this for fun, but I think given the opportunity, it'd be great to be like, hey man, I work for Lego and I saw your stuff and it's awesome. We would like to use it. Never happens. It's not like this is the, you know, the comic book landscape of the 90s. But still, everybody can wish. And I've got about a half hour to go outside and play because then I got a Zoom call with family at noon. Oh, I didn't finish that one. Oh, almost done. Yeah, this illustrates that there are certain small assembly hobbies that maybe I wouldn't be suited for. I would just get so impatient. All right, we got all these done. And now, oh really, where do we put them all? Oh, we stack, we put them inside each other. What? Okay. Give up. So I haven't heard, are these, is this fragile once you're done with it? There's a lot of like babying this because they're all always falling apart or what? I haven't heard anybody say anything about it yet, so. Doesn't seem like it really, but. Oh, I see. Okay. Just one. Yeah, I may have to get a different channel if it's just going to be all... I don't remember this much like dubstep the last time I was listening to it. It's really bothering me. It's just like grating. Alright, well there we go. There's your golden 5-point element was used as a leaf here. First appeared in Queen Wanabe's crown. Yeah, so this thing was in the Lego movie first. So the rest of these are just leaves, I think. So I think once I get this one done, I'm going to call it. And then I'm going to go play in the snow. But thanks everybody for being here. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Those of you in Austin, I hope to enjoy the rest of your snow day. It's not snowing where you are in Austin. You should come north a little bit. There you go. There's your golden snapper, I guess. So all the flowers are done. I think the rest of these are leaves, like filler. And then I think maybe there's one more. Yeah, there's a mum or something. So I'm going to do this one after the stream's done, but here's all your flowers. That was a lot of fun. I'm glad I was able to get this set and put them together. And if I get a nice vase somewhere, I'll put them up. And you guys have a great rest of your day, and I hope to talk to you soon. And I probably won't see you Tuesday because I'll be getting, I don't know, maybe. If there's nothing else going on, I might see you Tuesday. I'll do a design stream or something. And then Thursday, 5:30 p.m., be here. Hi, Andrea. Just in time. I was just closing up. I maybe should start earlier or something because I feel like I get a lot of people like right as I'm leaving. Yeah, be here on. I'll either be here Tuesday at 8 p.m. kind of like usual. Friday 5:30. Beth and I are getting married on YouTube, Twitch, whatever, so family can watch. So we'll see you then. You guys have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.